Hello, I'm about to do a rundown of scores that I've received on rooms that I've designed in the Design Home app. This is a continuation of a few past videos I've done, also on a rundown of scores. And last time I stopped here at this 4.78, and I'm ready to continue with the next score after that, which is this Safe and Sound room, which scored 4.88 and very well deserved also. It's green. It has this green swirl in the rug. I like this rug, and I like the color green in this game. I think it tends to score well for me. Well put together. The items don't match exactly. The sofa doesn't exactly match the chairs, but it's all green, and we've got a few different shades of green. Matches with the wall art, with the view outside through the doors. The plants, these are my favorite plants actually, those two large bunches in the corners. I don't know what type of plant this is, I should know. Traditional potted rosebud. It's really pretty. I've used it quite a few times, and I think if you look at my designer facts, it is my most used item. I think the table decor is good. Everything works. I'm proud of this 4.88 score. And then on to this, which I think is a beautiful room, well designed, and only scored a pitiful 4.03. I think I was robbed, wasn't I, with this one? What's not to like here? You know, I've stuck with the purple theme. I've got a nice purple sofa, a couple of purple chairs. We've got the gold in there, so it's a combination of gold and purple. And it works, I thought, in this boy's magic, but it only scored 4.03. That's the way it goes sometimes in this game. Just taking a closer look at the items I used. All very good stuff, I think. And then on to this, it's a nursery, Roclaw Whimsy, which scored 4.57, which I think is a fair score. When I looked at other designs of this room done by other players in this game, I didn't see any that had used this type of furniture. It was usually sort of a bolder, creamy or peachy or pinky type of color. This is a little bit more grown up, but still very much has the kids' room theme going. I think it was really well done. 4.57 is probably fair. It's got nice soft tones. I think I did a good job here, if I say so myself. Now this one, 4.27. Now I read on the design, not on the Design Home app, on the Reddit site that black and white tends to consistently do well in this game. Each time I've attempted to do that, I've scored really low, 4.27 for this, what I thought was a great design. What's not to like here? I can only assume I was up against some really strong contenders here, but I think 4.27 is rather low for this room. 4.71 for topping the charts. I'm pleased with this score. This was a bold move, going with that bold blue rug against the bold green ottomans. It's come together quite well, and the voters agreed. I'm proud of this room. Settling in Seattle, 4.32, I think is a fair score for this. I've seen some really amazing designs for this particular room. It's part of a series, it looks like, Way Back Challenge. And I stuck with the purple theme in the back room, and I kept with more of a brown gold theme in the front room. It's a nice attempt and a good score. And now, are you ready for this? This is my second ever 5 out of 5 scoring room. When I designed this room, I did say to myself that whatever the voters think, as far as I'm concerned, this is a 5-star room. What's not to like in this room? And the voters agreed, thank goodness. Everything has come together really well. That headboard against the picture behind it was quite a good combination. It wasn't easy to work with. It wasn't easy to get wall art behind this bed, but this works really, really well. So I'm pleased with this, very proud of this. Just take a closer look at the items I used. Perfect. 5 out of 5. And from an excellent score to an appalling score of 4.09, I actually thought this would score higher than this. I thought this would be a 4.5 at least. It works quite well. That's a good choice of rug. It's quite symmetrical. The colors coordinate. It's easy on the eye, and yet it only scored 4.09. I can only imagine that others use larger furniture, and larger furniture tends to score higher. So chairs that are more imposing, more comfy looking, these chairs do look a bit formal. They're probably the chairs you'll find in a waiting room at the doctor's or something. So, but 4.09, sorry, is still unfair, I think. And now I'm waiting for this aromatic scent library. Results in 2 hours. So I will give a prediction. What can I say? I think this will score 4.44. We'll see what happens in a couple of hours. And that's the rundown of the scores. I'm now up to date.